Hi guys, Dr. Walla here from Prestige Animal Hospital in Fontana, California. Today I'll be discussing how to better understand senior dog care. My assistant Judy will be asking some questions, and I hope we're able to help you learn more about caring for your dog in their golden years. So when you're ready, Judy.
All right, Dr. Walla, what is the most important thing to know about caring for a senior dog?
The most important thing about caring with a senior dog is still lots of love. Yeah, they might be not want to do too, as much as they used to when they're younger, but they're still active. Their brains are still going, and they need regular exams. You're going to have to start bringing them into vet a little bit more often, just to help them stay healthy and prolong their vitality.
Okay, and then what is the life expectancy of a dog?
So this is a very broad question because it can range. Generally, smaller dogs tend to live longer than the larger or giant breed dogs. If you have a really giant breed dog like a Saint Bernard or Great Dane, average life expectancy can be 8 to 10 years. But you get down to the smaller dogs and you can see, maybe 14 to 16 years.
Okay, and then how does getting older impact the health of my dog?
So as dogs age, just like people, nutritional needs change. Maybe they need some changes around the house because they're developing some arthritis. Maybe they can't walk as far, as they used to go. They still want to do those things because mentally they want to do it, but physically sometimes they might have some limitations.
Okay, and then how can wellness care extend the life and vitality of my dog?
Well, wellness care is really a pillar of our practice, and we also have wellness plans just for that reason, which are geared towards the age range of your pet that help give them the optimum care. So wellness will help extend your pet's life because we're being proactive and preventative rather than reactive. So essentially, we want to make sure that they're doing well. We want to make sure their blood work looks good. We're not detecting any early kidney disease. We don't see any stones or underlying, infections in the bladder by urine test. Sometimes we listen to their heart. Giving them good, proper, well-balanced nutrition will help meet their nutritional needs, and maybe slow down some medication to slow down that arthritis that can occur in a lot of pets. Regular dental cleanings and dental exams will help clean the tartar and plaque and remove the bacteria that can get in the bloodstream and affect the liver, kidney, and heart. A lot of people oversee this or don't think it's necessary, but that's a big step in wellness and vitality in a dog.
Okay, and then what are the most common problems in senior dogs?
Most common problems, I would say arthritis and weight gain. A lot of times those two things go hand in hand because they're moving less, but people are feeding them just as much, and they tend to gain weight, which makes it worse on the joints, kind of like a cycle. A lot of times we'll see some underlying kidney issues, heart disease, dental disease is a very common one, vision loss, cataracts. So these are some of the common problems we tend to see in some senior pets.
Okay, and does my dog still need regular wellness exams as they get older?
Yes, after the age of 7, we consider dogs usually to be seniors. It's hard to give, you can do age ranges with pets. So in a larger dog, like a giant breed, it might be after 5 if their average lifespan is about 8 to 10. The smaller breeds, it might be a little bit later, but generally you should get wellness exams every 6 months on dogs, throughout their whole life, which is biannually. But it's more important as they age and become seniors, because 6 months to them can be 2 to 3 years, sometimes even longer based on their life expectancy.
Okay, and then are there any signs and symptoms that my dog may be slowing down?
Sure, you might start to notice they don't want to play as much, not eating as much, dropping food out of their mouth. Slow to get up, especially in those winter months, can indicate some arthritis. Not wanting to run, jump, play, not, maybe walking 2 blocks and they used to walk 6. So there may be some of those signs or some of the general things that we can see.
Okay, and then why is it important to avoid self-diagnosing if my dog is slowing down or whether they are actually sick?
Well, Dr. Google, a lot of times people think is the right way to go, but it's not. If you think you have to Google a symptom or sign in your pets, I tell people, if you're even having that thought, call your veterinarian, bring them in, because in pets, they can't communicate. So as veterinarians, we're trained to help communicate what they're demonstrating to us, or what we find on the physical exam, to the clients. So you might be noticing very subtle changes, but we can detect things that are more important in regards to their health, whether they are actually sick or not.
Okay, and then last question, what will my veterinarian be looking for when examining my senior dog?
We always do thorough examinations. So we start with the face. We take a look at their teeth. Do they have any dental disease? Are their eyes starting to get any cataracts or nuclear sclerosis, which is like a grayness of the eyes? How's their hearing? Do they have any underlying ear infections? Lymph nodes. Do we notice any reactive lymph nodes or enlargement of lymph nodes? We kind of continue down the body. We check their heart, lung, listen for heart murmurs, any difficulty breathing, feel their belly for any abnormal tumors, move their joints to see if they have any pain, if we can isolate any arthritis. So on top of just our physical exam, we also recommend some testing that'll help us tell us how internally they're doing. Blood test, urine test, x-rays, these are all part of a good senior workup. Regular fecal testing as well. But if you do have any other questions in regards to your care of your senior pet, please check out our website, prestigeanimalhospital.com. We have some great resources under services and our client resources page, and we do blogs often. And I know recently we have published some blogs about some senior pets. So all this is to help educate you guys and give you a good source of information to go to. And feel free to book an appointment on prestigeanimalhospital.com as well. Thank you.